Hello, everybody.
We got recorded.
Hello, everybody. Block Koopa here. I'm back with
ChampionNBloom.
and
Brother Claw 67.
the reason why they were doing that was because I decided to start a recording by going, okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. And then they just started, and then the both of them just started thinking Cowboy Bebop. Alright.
Anyway.
Alright, here we are. Why
I
is
didn't
this
even know what
happening?
it was from.
Okay,
I didn't even know what it was from. I just knew it existed.
It's so good. It's such a good show. It's like a classic, like, early 80s.
I think,
Anime,
yeah,
I guess.
something like that.
Something like that. And it's super good.
Taka. Dang it, why did this happen?
Why is 1 foot off the floor? That makes me angry.
What was it?
I did notice, actually.
I'll have to look at it again then.
Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before.
Hold on a second. The mallet that was on the wall in the art room when we looked at it earlier, the biggest hammer was still there, and it wasn't like colored or anything like that, which means someone had to have painted it very recently.
I mean, unless this is the second biggest.
That's true.
This is
I didn't
the
think of
second.
that.
Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? That's true.
Yeah, one leg is a little bit lifted. That's kind of strange.
Huh, that's weird looking.
Get her up.
Toko? Don't tell me, Toko too.
Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. She just passed out.
The blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh?
We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now.
It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4?
Huh? What do you mean?
Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
Ah,
It's another target.
What's the matter?
well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something?
Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed?
Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better check it out. Of course, come on.
So we're just gonna leave Toko alone with the body.
So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out to this lab.
Evidently the answer is yes.
He's fine. But as soon as we were
She'll
out of the
still be
physics lab,
alive.
Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office?
Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone.
Huh? What's gone?
It has disappeared.
Disappeared?
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
What?
What is happening?
This is a nutty. What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous. Dots,
Come on.
are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone,
My
back to the
exactly.
nurse's office.
I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of
You
breath.
guys ever have those dreams where you are running down like a stairwell that like goes like one of those spiral stairwells or like a rectangular one, I suppose?
Okay.
And you like jump over the railing and like jump down the steps instead of running down them?
No.
No? Just
I've had dreams with spiral staircases where I'm climbing them, but it's not actually like a spiral. It cuts off, and you have to like jump across a little gap.
Oh
in
no,
order
I
to
have
continue
ones where
stuff.
I'll just like hop the railing and jump down, like through the middle. I'll have that.
Huh. It just
Nicholas, you've
disappeared?
never had that?
No.
Dang it. Okay, well, never mind. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for a minute, and then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We are all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did
I
you
don't
What happened to you?
She's freaking out. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has just been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die, all of us. They're gonna kill all of us. And who might the next target be? Toko?
Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
We left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed down. She refused to wake up.
You could have carried
Yeah, one person in particular could.
One person in particular
Pretty
being
easily,
the
probably.
big muscly person.
Yeah, so she is still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Dang. So Byakuya, you noticed that they left her. Sakura didn't.
You jerk. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me.
Everyone, stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you.
You
So
know
we're,
what?
we're literally just running back and forth up like 2 flights of stairs.
Yep. We shot out of the
Back
nurse's
in the
And then
office.
Monica was just gonna pop out and like, that was your daily workout for today.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's true.
This is the
We
day
shot out of the
workout.
nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there,
Ah, of course.
Oh,
Toko,
Naturally.
thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here.
there's a lack of a floating leg.
There is.
Indeed, and a lack
and
of the rest of the
that,
body.
And the body that the leg was attached to.
It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, has disappeared.
This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating this or something?
The
No.
fact that Celeste and Byakuya are freaking out is freaking me out.
Yeah.
It's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. I mean, that's what hallucination is, isn't it?
What? What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this is hidden a body.
But why would they do that?
I couldn't possibly begin to imagine.
ugh.
Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Ifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now, this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who were still missing.
Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Ifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us.
You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love?
That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that.
Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder if they were to break that rule.
And Mencia! Mencia without a second thought! Mencia grinds you, turn you to the paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimps or crabs?
Thanks, man.
Bye!
Thank you, Monokuma.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant what I said. We'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies.
The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It's nothing.
Whatever. We need to find those bodies. Our little narrative here can't move forward.
So
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching.
But,
But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
cause, I mean,
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but
Hina.
if you are still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell if you find anything out. Find out anything.
Byakuya left
The
the...
relationship is reminding me of Mondo and Taka, and that makes me sad.
You mean Mondo and... Oh, and Taka? Yeah.
Yeah.
Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies.
But no investigation music?
Not yet, because...
Oh my goodness.
Investigation hasn't started yet.
Hadn't it though?
Not exactly.
Didn't he call the investigation beginning for one of the bodies? Or not both?
Yeah, I thought he
he
did.
did. It's true, but we don't know where the bodies are, so... And he hasn't given us the Monokuma file yet.
That's true.
That's
He
very
did not
true.
give us the Monokuma file yet. Alright, let's talk to him. Where could the 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Like the incinerator.
Damn.
Oh no, not the incinerator.
But who's on,
By the way,
cleaning
who's on
duty?
cleaning duty at this point?
Yeah, that doesn't come up again, I don't think.
That's dumb.
If I remember correctly, that doesn't come up again. It's just in the first
Cleaning 6
case.
bodies have disappeared. What happens after that?
What I
That's
want to know is
happening.
why are there like 6 of the same picture on the back wall?
That's interesting.
Hmm?
Huh? The door must be locked.
Wait, what happened about the pictures on the wall? It's a
I
lot.
guess they couldn't.
There's a lot of
I guess they
repeats.
couldn't come up with enough individual artwork.
Yeah, there's a lot of repeats like that. There's a lot of these. This yellow one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. From a game design
door's
perspective,
locked.
it makes sense because no one wants to make enough artwork to cover an entire back wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for one classroom in a
Yeah.
giant school building.
But it also just looks odd if you stare at it long enough.
It does. I agree.
Yeah. Alright, should I be looking around or should I just go to where we're
Let's
supposed
go
to go?
where we're supposed to go.
Okay. One thing. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. One thing you guys might not have noticed because you were talking during it. You probably did, but you were talking during it. Was that door was locked?
Yeah, I
Oh,
noticed.
The
I'm
art
supposed to
room
look
one?
around this floor first.
The one in the back of the art room?
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
supposed to look here first.
So we couldn't like notice that the mallets were missing or something like that.
The
Also, who had the keys to that room?
Here we
Hi.
go. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository.
Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead.
Their bodies were in the repository?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is.
I believe that's in the... Wait.
Repository?
Was the repository the one in the back of the art room, or is that the one that's in the back
What?
of the lab?
Well, the back of the lab is where Taka's body was originally, so it doesn't make sense for it to disappear and then be hidden in that room.
That's true. I think it might be
I would
here.
assume the art, the one that was locked.
Mhm.
And Hina
I mean,
and
I
Sakura.
don't think that would be a
Wait, but Hina and
repository. I think that would
Sakura
just be
were
a
here.
storage room.
That's kind of weird if
Oh.
Hina and Sakura were investigating here and they didn't notice, but then
Mhm.
Byakuya and Celeste did. But, whatever, it's fine.
Okay, this is the repository.
Okay.
Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. And I have no choice but to go inside.
Alright, how did those two unlock it?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Oh, we're doing this again.
Oh, not a third one.
Okay, good. At least there isn't a
The
third
two
one.
bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I don't want to do a class trial, though.
And so, here we are!
It's the Monokuma file!
Yay.
Without further ado, let me draw the next Monokuma file!
Yay.
I was going to hand them out when we found the bodies the first time, but then I thought something might happen. Then I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out okay!
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial!
See ya later!
Okay! I just said the one part that he didn't say.
Yeah. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left to uncover is the culprit.
What the heck?
Oh, hold on. How can he be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. It's just too awful.
Ina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The
I'm
tears
not gonna
landed-
get attached to the character. I'm not gonna get attached to the character. I'm not gonna get attached to the character.
Too late.
If this
No!
if there's some world of make believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes, but this wasn't a movie.
It's a video game. What?
Wait, what?
This wasn't.
What?
He's alive again?
What?
Where
What?
am I?
Huh?
What?
So cold. Is winter coming? Hifumi! Wake up!
What?
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
What?
Come on, you gotta wake up! I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His Oh, wait.
That's you.
Yaki isn't
Yeah.
talking, though. That's weird. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light
This is so over the top.
reaching out to me like
It gets him though, because he's over the top.
comet. Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
Bleh. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter
How many times are people going to be dying and disappearing and bodies being discovered in this?
in this
Oh God, he's already dead.
no matter how many more of Ina's tears splashed his face,
Gosh.
there was no second miracle. Reality set in again.
This is interesting.
Taka.
I know. Yeah, quick, do it to Taka now. Your tears are clearly magic. Well, at least a little bit. They're not amazing magic. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return. Just leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game is becoming exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps.
Yasuhiro Hakakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved.
Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life in our little life or death game here. Although it's time, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way.
It's
It's too easy.
going to begin again. We have to go
Seems
through this
so
one more
easy,
time.
but I feel like it's not.
I have to accept it.
Yeah, this is just.
I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it.
Yeah, this is definitely Phoenix Ray happening right now. It's definitely not going to be him, right? Like we're in agreement with that,
I mean,
right? Well, Chance doesn't get to agree because he already.
yeah, and you
I kind of know the
shouldn't.
answer already.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying too much.
I actually don't remember for sure.
I better
think
check the
I know,
Monokuma
but I'm
file.
not 100% sure.
The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death to each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened to the Monokuma Falcon anyway. Maybe. Thoughts?
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else had been missing for quite a while.
Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Ifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice?
An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other
Oh,
words,
wait a
two
minute.
people can work together. But one of
If
them
so,
has no
two
chance
people
of
can.
coming.
What if one person
Yeah,
kills?
what if one person
kills
kills
each?
one and the other person kills the other?
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Oh, I'm suspicious of both of them.
So basically...
basically-
Oh, sorry, that's you.
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in
Oh, okay, so...
Oh, so only one person can graduate, is
Yeah.
what it sounds like, which is sort of potentially contradictory to what he was saying earlier, depending on how you ask it, which is what we were saying, but that's fine. Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened? So just one person?
Well now.
I have a theory. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
Right.
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all.
You may be right.
Um,
If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however.
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro was responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended.
Oh, you're back.
God. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. Oh gosh. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Gosh. Anyway, you there. Oh gosh. Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Fumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Fumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me a murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear.
Then that's that. Let's begin.
Ida needs a hug.
I
Yeah,
know.
she does. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. See,
I
even
feel like it's
Makoto
because-
thinks
I
that way.
feel like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I feel like because of Monokuma's wording, like the one who put on the murder plot, I have the feeling that they're the one that orchestrated it all, but they're not the ones that did the actual murdering.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
I have a gut feeling.
Huh. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But
And we came right to the repository to, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
He was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
I don't know why you would assume that specifically, but okay.
There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model?
I think they were probably taken and painted.
Either way, all
It's
the
an art
hammers
room,
here have an
but it's easy to
obvious, either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer added.
Interesting.
So maybe there was a Justice Hammer number 5 in the works.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe. Or that's one of the hammers that was used earlier, and then someone cleaned it to hide it as the murder weapon. I don't know. There are too many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. I read that wrong, but I was focusing on what I was saying earlier. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help?
So, because this case is so complicated, you can always come back to Sakura during it to go through the events.
Okay, yeah, because
like-
this one is very complex.
This one, yeah, and
There's a lot of steps.
I needed to do that pretty often.
There are a lot of steps.
Oh wait, I was
Yeah.
supposed to talk to Byakuya first.
That's fine. We'll talk to
Hifumi's
the body
big,
first.
cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body.
I mean, it's
How on earth was the killer able to move something so big? From the Nerfa's office where he was discovered here to the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing? How the heck?
no. I bet he walked because he wasn't dead yet.
It's no good. I just don't get it yet.
Why?
I can
So
think about it
legend.
later.
I'm
For
guessing
now, I
some
have to
legend.
finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood.
Oh, weird.
But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why?
That is weird.
Let's go talk to Byakuya.
So maybe he thought he
He
saw
is another
Hero.
person who has glasses. Maybe he'll be able to shed some light on the situation.
That's true. He does know a lot about glasses.
Byakuya.
Maybe because his glasses were obscured, he thought he saw Hero, but he didn't.
Maybe.
Oh,
Byakuya,
that's
do you
true.
think Hero really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks, the murders, and disappearances all happened, when the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died,
Yeah, he said Hero's name.
So in other words,
then there's no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you
Wow.
really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about this case?
Well, no, there are a few other things. Why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
True. Again, it comes back to the fact that Cooper was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it?
Thoughts?
The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that meant.
Is everything okay?
Dots.
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Huh? What's with the attitude?
But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
I had a thought.
Alright, well, we have another body.
I have a thought. I want to see what your guys', namely Nicholas's, thoughts on it are.
Okay, but I don't want you to say too much, because you have seen this before.
It's been a while, and I don't remember it very well.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I was gonna say...
You don't say anything?
Would the killer have been wearing the costume still?
I don't know.
Because how would Hifumi know that it was Hiro if he was in the costume still? Which means he would have taken the
That's
costume
fair.
off at some point. Oh, wait.
I mean, he could have been doing the same thing as far as deducing just because of all of everyone's alibis.
That's true.
Maybe he took it off or something, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We found...
Just a thought that I had is, what about the costume?
Fair enough. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him?
I heard justice.
And there's... I do also heart justice.
I heart me some justice.
And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left while the body was moved. Blue tarp.
He went, we'll take his body and push it somewhere
Push it
else.
somewhere else.
It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it.
Ooh, that's
So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that?
a clue.
I think I figured out the case. Oh. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for missing bodies. And the door is designed so they can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when he had checked on it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that's when someone...
Weird.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room where Taka was found.
Yeah, I also had more questions about the science lab.
Oh, do you want us to talk to Sakura, by the way, to go through it again?
That's a good question, Nicholas.
I think I know what I need to know for now. If I have any questions,
Okay.
I'll probably want to ask her later.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the science room. Physics. Thank you, your verifier. Very cool.
Oh, there she is.
So the chart definitely wasn't
Sure.
used.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I was super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good input.
There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here?
Taka was the one that was in this room, right?
Yeah. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, What about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even if the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the third floor. That's still a mystery.
It's a mystery, it is.
Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Nothing else in here.
Nothing at all.
Nope. Especially given that we were allowed to leave.
That's fair. I'll accept the circumstances. Next.
Since we're already up here also, it might be good for us to check inside here. Since there's a hammer in here, and this is where we first ran into Celeste.
It's true. Is the hammer still there? Yeah, it is still
The
there.
hammer is still
Take a
there.
look at the hammer.
Yep.
Celeste. Was she really attacked by this, Justice Hammer 1? But what the heck is with this thing?
It's a good question.
What do you mean by what is with this thing?
Okay, that did nothing.
I said it's weird.
It is a hammer, it goes bonk, that is all there is to it.
This is
Yeah.
true. Hammers do tend to go bonk.
Yeah, I mean,
Really, it depends on what they're hitting.
Wait, where else do we need to go?
oh,
The nurse's office, right.
right.
Yeah, nurse's office. That's
I should've said
that's where
that,
we
but I
discovered the body.
Hearts!
Oh, right. There was a second body we need to go look at.
Oh yeah, well, look at where it was.
Well, you know. Well, yeah, second murder.
And there is indeed a hammer.
And there's a Celeste. There is indeed a Celeste.
Where are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes,
Correct.
indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to not be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
He could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible.
Hmm.
Hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. It's true, they did leave their weapon behind, and we don't need to look at the blood, it looks like. I feel like there's more to look at. Yeah, okay. I
Okay,
figured.
well. Yeah, well, if you say there's more to look at, then there must be more to
A
look at.
refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything, dark inside? I didn't catch what you
Anything
said.
to drink.
Anything to
Anything
drink
to
inside.
drink.
I missed it. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick eat. There's a bunch of blood packets in there for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Ultimate vampire.
The surveillance camera really doesn't matter right now.
The ultimate revenant.
Yeah. Hello, screen.
Nicholas, did you hear me?
What?
I said the ultimate revenant.
Alright. Oh, there's still more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a trash can over there.
Oh, a trash can.
It's just a normal trash can.
It's kind of nice that the
Wait,
game doesn't let you
inside?
leave until you've looked at everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice that the game does that. Because it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Hmm. Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can,
Huh?
A cleaning cloth.
and it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
It's probably when he needed to clean his glasses.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
But I think it might be important. Glasses
Plus, it's
cleaning.
got a little animated picture on it too, which means it probably belongs to Hifumi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what we needed to look at.
Do we just go back up?
Map.
Do we go back up to the repository again, or?
Equipment room, we already went there. Repository.
The physics lab did not have what I wanted it to have.
What were you hoping the physics lab had? What were you hoping the physics lab had?
I don't know, something related to anything robotic. And I'm thinking that the one who carried it out isn't the one that actually did the murders. I believe that my theory was that the robots were just that, robots, and like I don't know, programmed or something by the mastermind to kill them both. That's how they could have been in two places at once. But there doesn't seem to be any evidence for that right about now.
I mean, there's a big air purifier. What if that was used somehow?
There's a big time machine that can take you back 1 minute.
That's true. All right.
I think it's been longer than a minute.
Yeah, but if you keep doing that over and over again, if you move a body, then go back a minute, and then move it a couple more inches again, eventually you'll make it up.
I think Monokuma had said something about him lying about the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's Monokuma though. We haven't actually been in this room, have we?
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, we haven't.
Well,
This
I mean,
is a
we
nice
have
pool.
in cutscenes when we go
pool.
swim with Fumi, but other than that, or not Fumi, but Hina. But that was
Dang, this logger sure is big.
that was with a black screen, so you know.
Yeah, there's nothing over here. Honestly, I'm trying to remember where to go next. I actually don't remember.
My guess is back to the repository.
Yeah. I'll go there.
Yeah, that would be my guess as well.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember where to go. I was just kind of going while you guys were talking.
I wasn't paying attention, but was the poster still bloody?
No.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh no, he does say that he cleans everything, so
Yeah,
it's
as if nothing ever happens.
as if nothing ever happens. So never mind, that makes sense. I guess Monokuma just has a collection of the exact same poster, just to replace things in case.
I guess so. Or he commissioned one.
Or he commissioned one.
I don't know.
There's an art room.
There's an art room, that's true. Alright, we'll go back to the repository. Monokuma file, we blood. Yeah. Tarp, clears it. Okay, that's still the same. I say we talk to Sakura, because I honestly don't remember where we're supposed to go next at the moment.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Actually, yeah, I've been going for 42 minutes. We can still go for a little bit more before we stop.
Yeah.
Would you like my help? Yes.
Please.
Let's look back on things.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. Is that when Justice plays as Dormammu instead? It's like, it's not quite Justice, it's a little bit, it's like his alter ego. Anyway, Marvel vs. Capcom joke, don't worry about it. It has...
I'll probably put something in the editing to explain.
That's fair. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Yakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. Ooh, maybe we should check the library.
Oh, that's true.
We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor.
That's
then
probably
resumed
where
our
we're supposed to go.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching.
Then right after that...
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared. And then...
Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been...
Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office... We found Hifumi's corpse.
Well, it wasn't a corpse.
Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Whatever.
I left Celeste and Hina alone and head back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what happened.
However,
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement playing right after finding Taka.
And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving Toko behind, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
Thank you for the flashback.
Yes.
We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone.
Then we remember we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating all this or something?
This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time,
Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
and there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished.
Okay, if my theory is correct,
And
I
that-
kind of have a suspect now.
And that brings us up to now.
however,
Looking back, things have clearly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Yeah,
we gotta go to
so
the
we
library.
can talk to her. Yeah, I think we have to go to the library.
It's the one
if
key play, unless there's
if what
something
I'm-
in one of the hallways or something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
if my theory is correct and the mastermind behind the killings isn't the one that did the killings, I think I know who I suspect first.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't remember.
Wait,
for
that's
sure.
the wrong way. I always get lost on this floor because
Yeah.
the stairwells are like way on the opposite side of the hall.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one is kind of complicated, and I don't remember it super well. So I legitimately am kind of going through this half blind in a sense.
I mean, I remember exactly.
not in
Library.
to a certain degree. To a certain degree, I'm going blind because I legitimately this one's complicated. Just because there's a lot of running back and forth. Which is why it's a good thing they gave you an option to recap everything by talking
Yeah.
to the character. Because if they didn't give you that option, it'd be kind of crazy. Okay, there's nothing in the archive. But the question is it going to let us leave the library?
Yes.
Well then...
Huh.
What about just one of the, just in one of the hallways?
Do we have to find Kyoko or Hiro?
We already talked to Toko. I assume we have to go find... Yeah, that's a good thought. Maybe we just have to
I
find...
guess.
In which case, you have to
Jim?
check
That's
everywhere.
That's the idea.
Hallway.
The first idea for Kyoko, her room.
That's true, we can go check Kyoko's room. We haven't checked the dorm building yet, have we?
It's true. That actually might be it because it's not giving me. It's skipping right past that as an option. The
dorm
hotel area, the dorm area. It's not even passing by that as an option. I didn't notice.
building?
So yeah, let's go that way.
Let's try that.
Run! Despair Hotel.
Yeah, we...
Let's check out the school first. Well, never
So
mind.
much for that idea. I guess we just check every classroom building or something?
And I guess we'll just go through. I honestly actually don't remember where I'm supposed to go next.
You said you knew everything.
I said it's been a bit and I forgot. And I might not remember some of the details.
The fact that we can't go in the dorm rooms yet, and the fact that we haven't found them.
Oh! What?
What? What?
Okay, well, we did it somehow.
Yeah.
We investigated the one piece of objects that Byakuya needed us. He was following us around the place. It's
I guess.
come on, look at that tarp. Look at that tarp. Look at that.
I don't know that it was the tarp.
I don't even know. I don't know.
I think we might have just. Maybe the point was we were just supposed to look around a certain amount. But that seems like a lot.
I don't know, man.
Maybe we were
It's
supposed to
kinda
go back here after talking to the. Maybe
Everybody-
we were supposed to come back here after doing something else.
That's so weird. I don't know.
Triggered
Maybe we were
Whatever.
supposed to review the case.
Maybe we had.
Maybe.
I don't know. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this.
This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well?
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Well,
Okay, well. So he said go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there?
a trap. He already said that.
I mean, yeah, other than the trap.
I feel like he's trying to clue us in that the accusation of Hero is a trap.
Maybe. No.
But
No,
guys,
no,
we're
no, no.
finally allowed to
No.
go to the freaking dorm building again.
Huh?
We're finally allowed to go back to
I know, right?
I was wanting to investigate this place anyway. Why do we have to wait for,
I forget
tell us that
where. There it is.
that hair is
The
no
door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byaku did say to go look. Might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge.
If there's a third body, I swear.
This is Hero's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right?
Alright, I
Suppose
see
not.
prayer
His
beads, I
notes.
see palm reading stuff.
Check his notes. See if his handwriting is really that good.
I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me.
I
The
knew it.
handwriting. The handwriting. The
I
handwriting.
freaking knew it. I don't know why that's important, but oh no, I have a guess. Cause no, I don't know.
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko.
What?
Oh, thank God.
Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too.
Robo Justice?
It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
To think
Of course you
Hero
won't.
and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Hurrying off the second floor as fast as I could. So there was a reason why I went here. I didn't remember
Nuts.
when though, because it didn't prompt us to, so I didn't think it was right. But I didn't know where else to go. Kyoko and
Phew, man, I have had the worst day.
Hero.
But
Who do we talk to first?
Let's talk to
The
the
locker first?
locker room.
That doesn't help us. Okay.
Hero.
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh, who else would I be?
That's a good question.
Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come here along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Huh? Okay, well, not
the
here.
heck is going
Let's
on?
talk to her.
I found Hiro. He was jammed to the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
Don't be mean.
I woke him up. I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, press my face or something. You're in a robot thing. Also, that's creepy.
Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
first of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened, and then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume, it pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we all got the pieces off.
Phew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So
More to the
then-
point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Yeah, me
Did
too.
Byakuya invite her in?
I don't know. Then it's obvious. The one who put in on the costume and went around attacking everyone
That's
was
terrible.
Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the
Good idea. We won't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up.
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided you killed him. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a... It probably says beat. Without missing a bit,
Yeah.
Hina started putting on the Robo Justice
Yeah.
costume.
That's so silly looking.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it's
Well, you know, you don't
pretty
fit in it.
clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Okay. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see? It's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You were absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But
Then, there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's
It
terrible.
is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. What's been happening? Can someone, tell me? Well, now I gotta tell him.
What the heck?
If you don't mind telling me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least
Which means
30%
Alter Ego
right.
and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know
so
that note.
Note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find it, so it's only one else for now. Let's just meet at the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and if for some reason I fell asleep,
Hey.
real killer probably drugged me or something.
The play.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even you know it's a lie. Even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire. I don't even know how to attempt to do that. They preyed on my desire to get out of here.
Yeah.
They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket. Dots.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I want her to fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? We're serious? Okay. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We aren't investigating. We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the
Was it really to get the money Malcolm offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke. That's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. You have some time to yell and carry on. You might have time to search for the evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I better go back to guard duty. I'm gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
Reject me so simply.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
Well,
Shall we go?
so much for one condition.
Yeah.
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway.
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, then show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository, and I guess we should head that way for now.
Oh, it's not just gonna teleport us over there, it's gonna make us walk. That's
Yeah,
lame.
it's gonna make us walk all the way.
Or make us manually teleport there. So here's the thing.
Oh.
If I do cut some of that out, then... Well, that's still about time where we'd end the episode anyway. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop this anyways. I was hoping we could fit the entire investigation into one episode, but looks like that's not going to be the case.
That's okay.
That's alright.
Yeah,
We'll be back next
from what I hear,
time.
it's a long one, so it's really good.
This is a long one. We'll be back next time. See you guys later.
Bye.